We are here for discuss. We are in witnessing high inflation in many countries. We are look the American economy and the inflation and Europe's. They are witnessing inflation, and in countries like Sri Lanka we have a big lessons they are going through. They are witness big protest, and after there is change the rules ruling party, and many things happen in world. A common man perspective that was they are affecting them as well, because when invade Russia in Ukraine, there is continue the war, and there is a bottleneck problem in in they are exporting like commodities like foods like wheats, and they are big producer, one of big producer and wheat and edible oils we are using for cooking, and also affecting developed countries, for they are tied trade between for gas, for that's converts to energy need of Europe's big economies, and there is a war that nearby Europe invade Russia into Ukraine. Crises are still in cloud. There is still not end the war, but we are now see in economies, different countries. We are not tackle corona crisis, but we are another one now. The crisis in countries that have huge commodities and interlinked with trades, and now there is some trouble in between the ties between these countries and who they with trade as well. The sanctions against Russia in developed countries, and they are looking to how their goals is reached. Now we are discuss here. We want to literate in these things. If we don't know, we cannot understand what's happening our budget, personal budgets, home budgets like that. And when we know literate that, we can also think about broadly, what's my country doing now? They are tied in these countries and how affecting a common man and things we can understand as well. When we understand these things, we can do better in how how affecting me and what can I do for these things to go for and go for peace between countries and how a single hand to work in this crisis for end of the war and how avoid such things in future. We can also think like that when we are in saving our money and we put in banks and some securities, we financial securities are not stable in because human physiology also done lot. Surprisingly, when things happen, they are not prepared for that. When they are not highly literate, not they are known things behind that, they are experiencing drawdowns in their portfolio. And a common man, how to avoid these things and their hard earned money they put in banks and different securities, and they must know understand what I done in which company I do invest, in which country I do invest, and where is my money. And and these things we must know first, and we can also diversify portfolios in different asset class. And we are experiencing now there is shortage shortage of essential commodities, and demand is increasing, and there is a some in bottlenecks of transportation these commodities. When we end user, they are paying more, that's a common man paying that. But things in this knowledge not how get since not have get a common man these things like war affecting commodities that going to high, and that's cannot afford, they are they cannot save money, they cannot fulfill their uh, family budget. And we are witnessed already in after covid, we are poorer goes to poor more, and richer riches high top richer peoples go rich more. We have data we have discussed before, and we want to literate people how affecting this war for their daily lives, and we want to these things to in front of people who is not know about these things, inflation and interest rate, how manage different economies, and how the system works, and how collapse like in Sri Lanka we witnessed. And we have lot of things in about these subjects, and we discuss things deeply again. Now I am signing off. Thank you very much.